Well, maybe I can't be distracted. Baseball. Check it out. Bernie, thank you again. You're welcome, man. Take care.
Thank you. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for the memories.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, guys. I got one more. This one's on us. Bernie's biggest fans right here, man.
We enjoyed the night in the city in the
Oh my God, that was
fantastic.
Thanks, Bernie. You're the best. Thank you.
Great to see you. Hope to see you soon.
All right, so you just got done signing, I don't know how many autographs. How do you feel after that?
Man, it's overwhelming because you see the fans and you know they have so much gratitude and appreciation.
Oh yeah.
And you can feel it, man. It's such great energy, man. It's amazing.
I mean, they were chanting your name like they used to at Yankee Stadium when you were coming out.
Yeah, man. That's always great, man. To go back and you know they take you back. You know they start talking about how old they were back in those days, and you know it's like you were my mom's favorite player, and I grew up like watching you play, and it's amazing.
And what's awesome about like what you do with the fans is you take your time. People say hello to you, a little conversation. A lot of people, it's here's just and then just walk away. But I think a lot of people appreciate that about you. So like being on the other side of it and seeing that, I want to say thank you because you're making people's days and you don't even know sometimes. It's crazy.
Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you. But for me, this whole thing, it's not about the signature, it's about the experience.
Exactly.
So, if you get a signature, okay, it's great. I mean, you got it, but I think it's just that moment in time when you remember hanging out with this guy, he said hi to you, and he was nice, you take that and you remember that. So it's each one of those people that came in, it's a new experience for them.
Exactly.
So it kind of makes me a little tired because I have to do it over and over again, but it's worth it, man. It's totally worth it.
Was there any one interaction today that stuck out to you? That
yeah, I had a lot of little kids that weren't even born when I was playing, and then they're very excited to see me. You saw some elderly people that were kind of like you see, but health was a little bit on the thin side, and they still make the effort to come and try to meet me. So I mean, obviously I appreciate that a lot.
That's awesome. So I always found it interesting. I'm not the biggest Yankee fan, but I've always followed you. When I was a kid, you're like one of the Yankees that I was like, wow, this guy's just emulates what a pro's pro is. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
So
thank you for that.
And I'm not gonna lie, I still play my PSP. I don't know if you remember those. And I'm playing MLB 7 The Show, right? It's 2007, so this is a year after you were with the Yankees. You're a free agent. I'm a Tigers fan, so I pick you up, and you're killing it.
Oh,
so
man.
my question to you is, because a lot of people always think back to how you departed the Yankees and everything. So you're pretty much done with them in 06, and then the World Baseball Classic comes around in 09. What was it like, picking it back up 2.5, 3 years later after you were done with your MLB career?
Yeah, it was really interesting because I think you had this opportunity to play baseball still at a very high level, and the kicker was that I was playing for my country.
Exactly.
So every time I had an opportunity to represent my country in a tournament like that, it just adds to the it's like a bonus,
It's definitely awesome.
It was just great, man, to see playing in those games in Puerto Rico. You got all the fans.
I haven't been, but I really want to go. I want to go to San Juan.
Oh yeah, you should.
I want to go.
You should. That's the place to be right now.
Last question for you before we go into there. So the World Baseball Classic is coming up. Yep. Puerto Rico's loaded. They're getting way more MLB guys coming in. USA, Puerto Rico, the DR. What are your predictions? What do you want to see out of Puerto Rico?
I am biased about my Puerto Rican team, man. You got to go Boricua all the way. But it's going to be a great tournament because I think they have learned over the years.
Yeah.
And I think people actually prepare for this tournament. It's a world-class event, and it's a lot of bragging rights.
They better get you throwing a first pitch out there or something.
Oh man, maybe I'll kick it like Paul O'Neill.
I appreciate it, Bernie.
Thank you so much, man.
I'm gonna head in there.
Okay, cool, man.
A little bit, but